I wrote my son's girlfriend's name on a place card for Christmas dinner. She broke down sobbing in the middle of my dining room. My son brought Raina home for Christmas after they'd been together almost a year. He warned me she didn't have family to spend the holidays with and asked if she could stay the whole week. I told him she was welcome as long as she wanted. Raina was polite when she arrived, but something about her felt careful. She moved through our house like she was trying not to disturb anything. She folded her coat 3 times before hanging it. She asked permission before opening the refrigerator. She thanked me every single time I handed her anything, even a napkin. I hosted Christmas dinner every year, 22 people this time, spread across 3 tables. My sisters, their husbands, all the kids and grandkids, my parents, my brother who flew in from Denver. The day before, I sat at my kitchen table making place cards. I'd done this every year since I was a young wife, trying to make the holidays feel special. Gold cardstock, black calligraphy pen, each person's name written carefully. When I wrote Raina, I didn't think much about it. She was coming to dinner. She needed a seat. She needed a card. Christmas evening, people started gathering in the dining room. Every place had a card. Raina was helping my mom carry dishes to the table when she spotted her seat. She stopped in the middle of the room, a casserole dish frozen in her hands. "Mrs. Aldridge? Yes, honey? There's a card here with my name on it." "Of course there is. That's your seat." She set down the casserole and picked up the place card. She held it in both hands like it was made of glass. "You made this?" "I made all of them. Everyone gets one. But you wrote my name. My actual name. That's your name, isn't it?" Her lips started to shake, then her shoulders. Then she was crying, not gentle tears, deep, choking sobs that made her whole body tremble. My mom stepped back, alarmed. My sister poked her head in from the kitchen. Everyone stopped what they were doing. My son rushed over from across the room. "Raina, what's wrong? What happened?" She couldn't answer. She was clutching the place card against her chest, crying so hard she could barely breathe. He looked at me, bewildered. "Mom, what did you say?" "Nothing. I just made her a place card." He wrapped his arm around her and walked her down the hallway to the guest room. The door closed quietly behind them. My sister looked at me from the table. What was that about? I shook my head, staring at the row of place cards, all 22 names in gold and black. 20 minutes later, my son came to find me in the kitchen. His jaw was tight. His eyes were red. "She wants to talk to you." I walked down the hall and knocked softly. "Raina, can I come in?" "Yes." She was sitting on the edge of the bed, the place card still in her hands. "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause a scene." "Don't apologize. I just want to understand." She took a breath that shook on the way in. "I was an accident. My mom had me at 43, 10 years after my youngest sister. She never wanted more kids. She made sure I knew it every day." I sat down across from her and waited. My sisters had their own rooms. I slept on a cot in the laundry room until I was 14. They had birthday parties with their friends. I got a card from the dollar store if my mom remembered. At Christmas, my gifts were always last minute, usually things my sisters didn't want anymore. Her voice cracked. When we had family dinners, there were never enough chairs. My mom would look at me and say, "We didn't plan for 5. I ate standing up in the kitchen while everyone else sat at the table. When relatives came over, she introduced my sisters by name. She called me the youngest, or the extra one. I don't think my grandmother knew my real name until I was 12. She looked down at the card in her hands. "No one has ever written my name on something and saved me a place at their table. No one has ever planned a seat for me before." I crossed the room and pulled her into my arms. "You have a seat at my table, Raina. Every holiday, every dinner. As long as you're with my son, there will always be a place card with your name on it. You're not extra. You're expected." She's kept every place card I've made her since.